Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 8065 Southwest Laurel Street here in Portland. Located at the front of the home, we are just outside there's a garage window here. We're staring at the garage wall. This is actually a secondary line. We just got done scoping the main line for the house, and we had a tie-in at 15 feet over there, which originally I thought was a storm system, but we have found another clean out over here. So this clean out line services the bathroom that's directly behind the garage on the far left side of the house. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of this line out to where it ties in to the main line that we've already scoped. And if you're watching this video before the other one, I'd probably watch the other one first and then this one. This is the second video. You're going into 4-inch cast iron, transition over to concrete pipe here, which I believe is also 4-inch. It's not belling out quite enough, I don't think, to be 6-inch diameter pipe there. Alright, there's the Y connection onto the main house line there. So we're going to let this portion of the line drain out here, and then we'll take a look at it on the way back. Alright, our line here should be drained out, or just about drained out at this point.
I am very curious as to where, first we want to look at smooth water and how that is very good condition. They would have added downspouts. They're all different kind of materials.
And this joint right here looks like it's got a little bit of dirt coming through on the left side of the pipe, which is similar looking to about half the joints in the other portion of the sewer line. It's still functioning, but some of these joints do appear to be compromised. You can see this joint when you pull back right here, how dark it is around that joint. That's typically from water coming through and staining, or that's what's causing that. Same thing there, you've got water staining. So because of that, I do recommend an update to the line, but functionally, or as far as flow goes anyway, the line is still functioning in that regard. It's just not a watertight sewer line any longer, and is letting groundwater and or dirt seep in through those joints, which can lead to problems over time and cause settling, cause the hydro erosion. I mean, feasibly, a really bad joint can create a sinkhole. That's a very rare occurrence. I'm not trying to throw out the nightmare scenarios here, but that is one of them. It can happen. So that's the reason I have to recommend updates on the concrete pipe. But flow-wise, both sections of the line, the concrete pipe, still has adequate flow and is functioning properly in that manner. But when it comes to being a watertight sewer line any longer, it is not functioning in that regard. So I do recommend all the concrete pipe be updated on property and in the roadway. Look into an epoxy liner system. But again, if you don't do repairs, I would plan to update the sewer line in the next 5 years, somewhere in there. I think beyond 5 years, the line's going to be looking pretty stinking rough, and those joints are only going to get worse with time. What happens often before the joints cause problems is the pipe material becomes so rough on the inside that it just causes debris to snag up and hang up in the sewer line. So keep an eye on it. I'd rescope it every 1 or 2 years to keep an eye on things, but I would plan about 5 years from now. If it's not updated now, I would plan to update then.